Hi there. My name's Sean, and I've been struggling a lot with the concept of what I've now found out is the void. Um, my experience was 6 years ago. I was in a coma. I was due due to something that wasn't my fault. When I got out of the coma, um, I was on a lot of medication, didn't know where I was, and I was having fits. One time when I had a fit, which can be very, very dangerous, I basically stopped being alive temporarily. What happened next was something I've struggled with for a long time. Um, I had something which I now know is called the void. It was complete darkness. Um, but it was weird because I had complete conscious thoughts. I knew who I was. Um, and all I could think of is, wow, this is this is the afterlife. This is hell, maybe. I don't know. And all I could think was, yeah, what a tragedy. I'm 30 years old and I'm no longer alive, and there's so many things that I haven't achieved. And at the same time, there was this darkness. It was kind of like a falling sensation. And I've seen other people, what they've written now, and I completely identify. I had no hands, I had no feet, I had nothing. I just had complete darkness. And to me, the thought process was I was very scared. And then after a while, I sort of came to terms with it. I don't know how long that took. And I, and I was, okay, well, this is the afterlife. I suppose that's it. I'm just going to be stuck with my conscious thoughts for eternity. The next thing which happened is something which hopefully brings hope to other people. I hear things about light. What I experienced was all of a sudden the universe started to flash before my eyes. So there was no white tunnel, there was no just simple light. It was just the universe, and it was just flash, 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 going very, very fast. And when this happened, I remember thinking, well, actually, this isn't too bad. This is my out of life experience. The darkness I wasn't fond of, but okay, if I'm just going to be flashing through the universe, I could think of worse things. Haven't actually seen anyone else that's written about that. I have tried to Google it, but I can't find anything. So this went on, and then all of a sudden, next thing, I'm lying in the hospital bed. All the nurses are around me. Some are crying. They're all, and there I am back, back alive, back conscious. Um, but it was funny because it really knocked my head around, when that happened. And it was very gradual when I first woke up. Like it took a couple of minutes. Things were very fuzzy, very blurry when I was looking around. Um, and I still remember the first thing I recognized was my parents had brought in a picture and they'd been putting them on the wall, the hospital wall. And that was the first thing I saw. So I knew that I was back with the living, or whatever it is. But what I did go through next was I felt very scared. I felt that if I if and when I fall asleep again later that day, am I going to go back into this void, if you like? So it was very hard for me to go back to sleep that day. And then ever since then, I have sort of questioned what happened, and that's why it's good that I've finally found some literature on this. Because I suppose after that, if I had a near death experience, I kind of thought in my head, okay, well, I've been given a second chance. I'm here for a reason. Um, but in a way, that actually made me struggle even more because for 6 years I've lived this life where I'm going, and then it happened, and then it happened, and then it's going to happen, and you can't force it. Um, but that's what I've been trying to do. I've just been expecting, okay, it sounds so egotistical, but I'm thinking I'm going to I'm going to do something amazing, and I haven't done that. And so that's why it's great that I've finally found some of this information on YouTube and just in general Google. And I don't know, I'm hoping that there's some other people that may have gone through what I've gone through. I'm hoping that by me sharing this, it might help someone else. Um, because, yeah, it was pretty scary. And it's good to finally sort of get a little bit of understanding that other people have gone through it. And yeah, so if you are reading this or watching this, um, yeah, it'd be great to hear your thoughts. Okay, thank you. Bye.